Hey everyone, long time no see. I know I've been away for a while. If you watch the videos usually, you may or may not have noticed that I've been off YouTube for about 4 weeks. It wasn't intentional, it just kind of happened that way. I didn't think to have a break or anything, it's just kind of happened. It was my birthday, which was amazing. I went to Ibiza, which was amazing, even more amazing. And then I've been back at uni ever since. And yeah, so I'm kind of back into Refreshers Week, as I call it, because I'm in 3rd year. And yeah, I'm just getting stuck back into that when it's like dissertation starting, blah blah blah. So I haven't had any time to film, but I'm back. I found a little gap in my day to film, so that's what I'm doing for you now. I'm going to do a little Empties video, which you'll be able to tell by the title. It's not very good this month. Normally I have quite a lot, but obviously there has to be a kind of dip in that. Sometimes you can't use up loads of products every month, like I couldn't keep going at that rate all the time. So yeah, I've just got a few in this little box, but I thought I'd still do it anyway and show you what I've got. I'll start with the kind of rubbishy one first, but we'll just get out of the way. And it's the Ardell Demi Wispies Eyelashes. They're obviously not here to show you, which is kind of why I think it's a rubbishy one, because I can't show you what they look like, because I messed them up when I took them off and I just put them in the bin. Basically these eyelashes are my favourite ones. They're really, obviously they're called Demi Wispies, they're really like wispy, obviously, and like fluttery, and they're not like really spiky or thick and black. They're kind of like quite natural looking, I would say, but they're still quite full. You have to go look in the shop because they kind of don't look anything special. They're just kind of like little wispy fluttery ones, but when you put them on, I just think they look really really pretty, and they're not too full on. They're just really nice, but they're not too natural. They're just kind of nice middle point, and I find this really really easy to put on. Normally I kind of struggle a bit. I do manage it, but I struggle and I hate putting on false eyelashes. These ones, this is my second box of them, and every time I've used them, they've just gone on a dream, because the band is so thin and like kind of bendy. It doesn't like pop off or stick off. It just kind of goes exactly where you want it, and it's just really good. So yeah, I love these ones, and they're definitely my favourite lashes ever. I have a hair mask here from Herbal Essences, which is the Herbal Essences Tousle or Tousle, don't know how you say that, my soft waves intensive mask. As you can see, I don't have waves at all, never mind soft waves. But this is just the one I thought to buy because I didn't want anything too intense. I know it says intensive mask, but this is kind of like the least intense of all of them. Like you get like the kind of ones from really thick curly hair, which kind of would weigh my hair down a bit, so I thought I'll get kind of the medium one. I really like the purple tub for a start, and the product in it, you won't be able to see, but it was like a light blue kind of thick conditioner. To me this didn't work wonders. I wanted it to be really good, but it didn't really make much difference. I got kind of the same result for my normal like Aussie conditioner that I use every time I wash my hair. It didn't really do anything better than that. So yeah, I won't be repurchasing this again. I will be trying a different mask instead, but it was alright, but I wouldn't say it did anything special. I have a little sachet here of the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturiser Skin Conditioner, which I got in a magazine. I really like this. Obviously I only used it once, but I've used it on holiday, obviously when your skin is a bit more parched and dry from the sun. And I just found it was a really nice step before putting on body butter. I don't normally skip doing body lotion. I still don't think I would, even if I used this. Maybe it would be a different story if I'd used it every day. But it would be really good for days if you forgot or didn't have time, because it'd still be kind of moisturised a bit, but I definitely felt a lot softer stepping out the shower than I do normally. Just felt very nourished, and it wasn't like slippy, soft or oily or anything. It was just very, just nice. So I can't really describe it any better than that. But yeah, the only reason I won't be buying this yet is because my dad still hasn't got around to fixing the bathroom, and we don't have a shower. So this is kind of a hard thing I would think to use in the bath, because I think you'd have to like stand up in the bath and like stand there with it on for a bit and then like get back in, and I just think it's not really worth my time in the bath. But once I do get a shower, this will be right up there, one of the things I'm buying first, because it's really really nice. I then have a little pot of Nivea Cream, which I've had for absolutely years. I really like the little thing on it, the little heart diamond pattern. It's completely gone. This I will be buying again. I did think it was kind of like a classic kind of thing that like kind of my grandma always has some of this in the house and uses it on her face and stuff. And what I was using this for was not every night, but every now and again I would cover my face in this quite thickly. Even though this tin has lasted me about 3 years, probably it was going a bit bad in the end. I shouldn't have been using it, but it, like a little goes a long way, and it was quite a thick oily moisturiser. I would not use it through the day or anything, but I was using it kind of once a week as like a extra like kind of moisturising overnight mask kind of thing, kind of like a cheaper version of an Origins intensive overnight mask, just for extra boost of moisture. But I won't be buying this again because I've since been kind of getting into like the whole mineral oil thing and not wanting to use it on my face. I don't mind so much on my body, just I've read so many things about it. If you want to know anything about mineral oil or however bad it is for you, then Google it. I'm not an expert, but I myself don't want to use it on my face if possible. And this top thing, other than aqua, which is water, is paraffinium liquidum, which is mineral oil. So I won't be buying this again because I don't want to pack that much mineral oil on my face. But yeah, it felt alright. It was quite nice and quite moisturising, but so it felt anyway, if you know about mineral oil. But yeah, I won't be buying that again because of that. Batiste Tropical Dry Shampoo, again, use another one of these up. I use these up every single month, and yeah, I really like them for refreshing my roots and giving it a bit of a volume boost as well. I just spray it in and rub it in and it kind of boosts the volume of my hair. As you can see, I obviously haven't used it today, and yeah, it just soaks up a bit of extra oil so I can go an extra day without washing my hair, which is always a good thing. I have a mini John Freider Sheer Blonde Everlasting Blonde colour preserving shampoo. I'm assuming the conditioner will be in next month's video because I nearly finished that as well. I did take this on holiday, but I've been using it a little bit before and a little bit after as well. This was nothing special. I got it in Glossy Box, I think, but I just thought it was a good little sample takeaway on holiday. I always like to smell John Freider hair products, and I know we like the other sheer blonde things. I've got the highlight activating one and the lightening one. I've used both and I like both of them, but this everlasting one is for like colour treated blondes, which I'm not, so I don't think it would really do anything for me. I don't know if it would for people who actually dye their hair blonde, if it would like preserve it for a bit longer, but I'm kind of the wrong target market for that. I'm not who they're aiming this at, so yeah, I'm not sure if this works or not, but for me it was just an average normal shampoo. I'll go on to the last hair product I've got. I have quite a lot of hair things this month, I know, and it's the Schwartzkopf, can't say that at all, Bonacure Hair Therapy Amino Cell Rebuild Pre-Shampoo Peeling Treatment. Very complicated name, but basically this is a scalp scrub. So it was a hair, like a body scrub, but for your scalp. I don't know if you can see anything in there. You probably can't, but there's a tiny little bit left. They're like little, it's like kind of a whitish clear liquid stuff, like shampoo. And then it had little green bits of scrub in it, like little beads. This in theory was a good idea in my head because I just thought it would be really nice to kind of refresh my scalp and make it really clear and just nice and fresh. But that's what I thought this would do, but it didn't really do any of that. I hate to like bash a product, but it was a bit rubbish really. I put it on pre-shampoo, so it kind of, I'd wet my hair a bit and then I'd rub it into my scalp, get it in my fingers and kind of rub it in different bits on my scalp. It kind of felt alright, didn't feel like amazing, like scrubbing away my scalp. It didn't hurt or it didn't feel amazing, it just was like meh. But then when you come to rinse it out, it was really hard to get out, which you could probably expect, especially with us not having a shower and having to kind of rinse it out in the bath. It took a lot of rinsing and rinsing to get it out, and then even in the end I would still shampoo and rinse that and condition and rinse that, and I would get out and dry my hair and I would still find the odd little bead of it in my hair, which I really didn't like the idea of, because to me that's just adding build up rather than scrubbing and removing build up. And yeah, it didn't feel like, when I'd used it I never felt like my scalp felt amazing or anything. It didn't really do anything extra, I didn't find. It didn't even like kind of refresh my scalp or even like remove build up. It didn't really do anything, so yeah, I won't be buying that again, especially because it was kind of like a higher end product. I have one more skincare item. It's the Superdrug Optimum Swiss Apple Overnight Skin Renewal Serum, which came like this, and I got this as a freebie because I work there. Basically they give us odd freebies to try out, as opposed to kind of promote the product if we like it. This I did like using. I used it every night before night cream, so it was kind of a nice thin serum. I like the little pump on it, that was kind of nice. I like the bottle for Superdrug, for a Superdrug woman product. It felt really expensive with a glass bottle and a nice pump and everything, and it came in a box and it was just a nicely packaged. I think it's about £15, so it's not like the cheapest Superdrug brand product, but yeah, I did like using it. However, like with all serums I've had, I don't really see them do anything different to my skin. Even after I'd used the whole tube. Normally when I've had like a little sample, I can kind of justify that I haven't seen difference because I've only had the little sample to go by, but I've actually used the whole bottle of this and I don't know what it's meant to have done to my skin. It says skin renewal, so I assumed it would be something kind of down the alpha H route of like cell turnover kind of thing, but I didn't really read the box very well. I probably should have, but regardless, even if it was meant to moisturise or blah 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 blah, no matter what it was meant to do, I didn't notice really any difference to my skin. It was just a nice little extra step to add in, but I don't know what it did. It didn't really do anything different. I haven't noticed a difference since I stopped using it, and I didn't notice a difference when I started, so I won't be rebuying that or repurchasing that even, because it didn't do a lot for me personally. And the last product, I told you it was going to be a short one this week, is the Me Fat Cat Mascara. I actually used this for the last time this morning, and it really has dried out. I was like scraping around the inside and there's nothing left. I quite like the packaging of this, but sunlight's like really in the way. It's kind of like rubbery, like kind of like the NARS ones, but it hasn't really got dirty or anything. It had this kind of twirly thing up here. The brush was just kind of like a standard brush. It wasn't huge, it wasn't skinny, it's just a kind of normal standard size shape bristly brush. Nothing scary or special there. When I first used this, I really didn't like it. It was one of those cases of where when the formula is new and really wet, it sticks our eyelashes together, and then you use it for a few weeks or months and then it starts to be really nice, and then it obviously dies pretty soon after that because it's drying out. So that's what happened with this. I didn't like it at first at all. It did stick my eyelashes together a lot and it didn't do anything special. It just kind of clumped all together and I didn't like it, and it was just spidery and nasty. A few weeks later, I really started to like it. It was just a really standard, nice mascara. It didn't do anything like amazing like the Benefit, They're Real or anything like that, but it was just nice. It separated really nice once it dried out. And it was quite lengthened and quite volumizing and just gave a nice fanned out look, which I really liked. So if you're one of those people like me who are willing to put up with a few weeks of rubbish mascara or kind of just leave it to dry out for a few weeks, then it is a nice mascara. I probably wouldn't buy it again just because I've got others that I like better, like the Bourjois, the Volumizer, L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes, things like that. But it's kind of like middle of the road, nice, but nothing that's wowed us to buy it again. And that is everything that was in my box this month. There is not a lot, I know. I'm really disappointed myself for once. I normally get really good empties, but I didn't this month. And I will try better next month, I promise. But yeah, that is it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!